Howdy guys, welcome to Fran Bow Chapter 1. I have been extremely excited to play this game. And what I'm going to do for this game is, it's not going to be blind. I already know what to do. I know how to do all the puzzles. So I'm going to make this more of a walkthrough. But what I suggest doing for this game is go play it for yourself first. And I only say that because I don't want to spoil this game for anybody. So just reference these videos if you need help with any of the puzzles or you don't know what to do. And then you should be good to go. Now, this game does cost money. It's $2 per chapter with 5 chapters, so you are going to have to end up spending $10, but in my opinion, absolutely worth it. It's an amazing game. So one more thing about this game too is it's much more logical than other horror/puzzle games I've played on this channel. So all of the puzzles are a little bit easier in my opinion, just because it's stuff you would do to unlock them that you would do in real life. It just makes sense logically, as opposed to some other games I've played. Tabumsoft, I'm looking at you. So, anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with Fran Bow Chapter 1. Okay, so just to recap from the intro, poor little Franny saw her parents die. She has a cat named Mr. Midnight, and now she's at a mental asylum for children. And right here, we're faced with a couple questions. It really doesn't matter which which questions you pick or which answers. I've tried all combinations of them. It does not matter for this instance. So let's just say I feel like dying. Yeah, I just saw my parents die. How the hell do you think I feel? Try to calm down. This is part of your recovery. Recovery? Don't you get it? My parents are dead. Oh, poor thing. Everything will get better, I promise. Better? Then let me go. That would be better. You should not tell me how to do my job. But now I have something for you, Fran. So right here, this little pouch we're about to get, this is going to be our inventory, and we're going to have to go through this throughout the game. So that's going to be, it's actually a little purse that belonged to Fran's mother. And I think it says that in one of the notes that's inside the purse. So open this up and read this letter. It says, "Here is the purse that you like so much. I thought you would like to have it. When I was thinking about you, I remember that you like to examine objects and combine them with other things." So these two features, they're pretty important in this game. Now, you're not going to have to do all too much combining, just a couple times. And when you do have to combine items, it's pretty obvious. It tells you exactly what to do. Or it's just logical, like I said. So I hope you'll always keep this purse and give it all the other good things you find a good use. Never forget that creativity and is absolutely the greatest gift you have. Love, Aunt Grace. She is worried about you, Aunt Grace. Well, another reason to let me go. Well, you don't have to worry about her. She is fine. I'm so tired of this. I just want to go to my room. Yes, you can leave, but before you do, it is time for your new medicine. Again, right here, it really doesn't matter what you pick. You're going to have to take this medicine right here. I don't want to try more medicine. It's called Duotine. It will make you feel very relaxed. Nurse, we are ready. Okay, anything new today, Dr. Dern? Nothing. Actually, same visions as before. Oh, I see. Here, Fran, take your medicine. So, like I said, you can walk around, you can try to get out of here, but you have to take this medicine. So talk to the nurse, grab this pill, and then... I don't feel good. And if I didn't mention this already, this game is pretty morbid. And that's not even bad. It gets much worse, trust me. I don't know how this game got away with T for teen for their rating. Oh no, take her back to her room. And nurse, don't let her take this ever again. Okay, so remember the drug name is Duotine. And here we have a little bit more of a cutscene. Beware, Fran Bow. If you leave the House of Madness, I will hunt you down, catch you, and bring you back to insanity. Fran, wake up. The medicine will help you escape. So right here, remember that the cat told Fran that that medicine is going to help her escape this place. And he's going to be waiting in the forest for us. And he loves us. We love you too, Mr. Midnight. Okay, so first things first. We start off in Fran's room, and pretty much everything in this game is going to have dialogue. Now, not everything. Well, actually, most of the stuff doesn't have useful dialogue. So some of the more useless stuff I'm not going to talk to just to save time, because there is a lot of stuff to do in this game. And like I said, I'm just going to keep it like a walkthrough. But anything that helps us or anything that gives us hints for this game, I will examine. So just to show it off, I'm going to look at Fran's patient board, or whatever you want to call it. And her name is Fran Bow Chapter, age 10, gender female. The patient was found near the Oswald Asylum showing signs of psychosis. The Bow Chapter family tragedy, details omitted. Treatment. Dr. Marcel Dern has tried different medications and all have been canceled because of side effects. And just some nice trivia. Documented July 25th, 1940. Wait a second, what is today? Wow, this is actually pretty close to July 25th. But yeah, 1944, so this was actually back in the day. This was a while ago. So, Like many puzzle games, you don't have to do all of this in order. You just kind of have to get everything done up to a certain point. So I'll try to go in order just from our location, but there's a lot of stuff you could do right now. First things first, let's take a look at these curtains. They're going to fall down. Oh, holy moly, something fell. And then make sure to grab this handy hook. I'll save it for pirate later. We're actually not going to play pirate with it, but it is good to have. And then take a look at this little white thing, or this little white bookshelf, and it's locked right now, so just remember that. Next thing to do, let's go left and talk to the nurse. See what she has to say. Oh, Fran, you're awake. Good. How long was I asleep? 3 days, maybe. Was it the medicine? Yes, it was the medicine. That's why you are not taking it anymore. And then right here, it doesn't really matter. I've tried both options. It doesn't matter what you say here. Let's just tell her something happened. See, you're nothing but trouble. What is it? We broke the curtains. And then right here, it's actually a good thing to tell her that we broke the curtains, because that's going to make her leave. And then we can start ransacking her desk for everything. So follow her back over to the right and talk to her once more, and she's going to say, something is missing. Have you seen the hook that holds the curtains up? So our options are seen nothing or what's a hook? Either way, she's going to leave to fix these curtains for us. So now that she's gone, go back to her desk, and there's a couple things to grab and a couple things to look at. First and foremost, grab these Band-Aids. We're going to need them very soon. Then take a look at this book, and never mind, the book's not important, but look at this page right here. And it just talks about Fran's behavior and kind of what happened, but more importantly, this stuff down here, the duotine, and then the numbers and the letters. This is important for the next puzzle. Just keep in mind that every number coincides with the letter that it falls in the alphabet. So A is 1, B is 2, so on and so forth. After that's done, open the drawer, and for whatever reason, this nurse has a gun, which we actually can't take. So let's just wrap this back up and take this box right here. So now that that's done, open up your inventory, take a look at the box, go to use. Again, just line up the letters with the numbers. So H is, what is that? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, 8. I is going to be 9. 8, 9. D is 4. And E is 5. So now that that's done, we have access to those duotine pills. So take those, and now we can use these whenever we want to. And just to show off what it does, it's going to make us go into this terror mode, or I don't know they never gave it a name, but I'll just call it like terror vision or something like, I don't know what it is, but it's kind of like a different reality where you can interact with different stuff, and sometimes different paths open up or different items. So you're going to have to look at every map with and without the pills. And every so often there's some important information written on the wall in blood, like watch your step, which isn't that important, but it will be in the future. So once you have the pills in this room, talk to this little nurse's her yarn ball, and you're able to take her yarn needle. And we're going to need that in just a second. And there's going to be these shadow things throughout the game. You could talk to them, but nothing really important happens. In fact, for this game, it's impossible to die. So worst case scenario for this game is you just kind of come into a situation that you have to either reset or you kind of have to backtrack a little bit, but nothing really bad happens. You're never penalized. So there is a little scene you can unlock by going down these stairs. And I don't think it's mandatory to get the ending in this game. I think you don't have to ever go down these stairs, but I'll show it off really quick. It's not that long. No, absolutely not. You can't tell her that. But she has to know you can't keep me away from her. The reason is more than clear, Grace. So this is Fran's aunt right here talking to the doctor. No, it's not. I want to take her home now. You can't. Fran's mental condition is not appropriate yet. So just a little scene, and after that's done, there is now a dead fox on the bed, and there's just dead stuff everywhere. Dead animals, dead people, it's everywhere. So, let's get out of this mode, go back to normal mode, and let's go talk to Phil. So this guy's Phil, and hello, Phil. And there's a couple things to do with him, but let's go ahead and say no any way out. There are many ways out. Yeah, but everything's locked up right now. Indeed, but the office is the key. What do you mean? I saw the doctor write a secret code, so this right here is important. In fact, this puzzle, which he's talking about right now, is probably the hardest puzzle in Chapter 1. I had a little bit of trouble with it. But there's going to be a secret code in this office that you have to find, and you have to kind of decipher it. But let's go to, he doesn't want to tell you a secret code. Who? All doors are closed. You are a prisoner of my games. And nobody will help you escape. Leave me alone. I hate you. Oh, poor Franny right there. That is so bad. Like I said, this whole game is seen through the eyes of a 10-year-old girl. So, everything you interact with, it's going to be dialogue pretty much coming from her head. So next thing to do, talk to this little box. And that is going to give you, what does this do? Open. Yeah, that gives you the key. And this key is going to be able to unlock that white dresser. And I forget what's inside. Let's take a look and unlock this. I know there's a picture. And what else is in there? All right, the bobby pin. So you get a bobby pin, which is Fran's, and you also get this picture. And just to take a look at it, it's a picture of Fran with her family and also her aunt. Which I don't think we ever use that picture. I think it just kind of hangs out in your inventory for the whole game. So now we have a bobby pin, we have a sewing needle. And if you try to use this on the door, it says, almost, but there is another hole. I'll need something else. So this is kind of prompting you on what to do next. And you actually have to combine the two. So just click one of them, press combine, and then click on the other one, and you're good to go. And then, am I missing anything? Let me check my horror vision here. I don't think so. It just says to happiness and points to the door. So let's go through here, and now we have a couple different options. But take a look at this door up here. It's locked right now. But if you go back to normal mode, normal reality, the door becomes unlocked. So depending on which version you're in, stuff is going to be unlocked or stuff's going to be locked. So you have to always switch back and forth just to figure out what to do. So let's go to the bathroom first and see what Fran has to say about this. The throne is empty. I didn't realize that anybody could see me pooping. Gross. I can and will hold it. So, more importantly, if you use the pills on this, it says the king likes drawings backwards because it's through the window. But keep that in mind because that's a pretty good hint. That's a pretty damn good hint, which if you didn't know what to do, that's definitely something you want to look at. And this guy right here, this cat, he's actually one of the good guys. He's not our cat. He's just like a robot version. But he's not a bad guy. So back to normal mode. Let's go talk to this little girl right here. See what she has to say. Hello. You can see them. You do, right? See what? The creatures that follow everyone. You mean the shadows? Uh-huh. I can't see them, but I know they are there. Do you know what they are? Yeah, I guess. Tell me, please. Yes, we are all dying to know what the shadows are. You like to draw? I love to draw. Yeah, I love it too, but can you tell me more about the shadows? Crayon, a crayon. I want to find a crayon. I draw all the time. And then let's tell her, I want to find my cat. Draw a cat if you don't have one. I don't want to draw one. I want my real cat. Better keep looking for my cat then. Your cat is in danger. The shadows took him. I know. Who told you that? The one that follows me by. Okay, what am I missing here? I gotta get a... Okay, yeah, just talk to the crayons. And you're gonna have to have one of these crayons for one of the puzzles. Crayons, whatever. Um, Go to Can I Have It? I just like this green crayon so much. Can I have it? No, I won't be able to draw green then. That's ridiculous. There's actually 2 green crayons on the ground if you take a look. So let's tell her you have so many. It's true, but you have many other colors. Yes, many colors. But you know, they don't like me drawing. Who? The nurses. They tie me up. And when I want to draw, I can't. Yeah, they tie me up too sometimes. It hurts. When I can't draw, I hurt myself. Then comes the red milk look. So she has some wounds on her hands. And then she says, please cure me, yes, and stop the red milk. So should be pretty obvious what to do here. What you have to do is you have to give her the Band-Aids. So go to use, click on her, and yeah, all better. No more red milk, I guess. This game. Oh, thank you. You can have the crayon. Now go. I have to draw. Okay. So that is done. And let me just check my horror vision here and see if there's anything to do. I do not think so. Let's take a look at her chart, though, see what that says. Adelea, age 7. Patient was a victim of sexual abuse by unknown person. I don't think that is relevant. It's unfortunate, but I don't think it's relevant. So let's get back to normal vision here and go down the stairs, and we're going to be stopped by the nurse, which is kind of a bad thing. We're kind of busted right here. Ah, there you are. You should be in your room. The door was closed. So right here, the game can actually branch into 2 different paths, depending on which options you choose, but they both will get you to the same place. Just if you choose the wrong one, you just have to backtrack from back in your room. So let's go with you left it open. Don't tell her you have the key. And then she's going to say, I'm sure it was not open. I know because I locked it. So right here, just make her question herself and say, are you sure? You told me to go and eat. Did I? All right then, carry on. So again, if you pick the wrong option, you just kind of get in trouble. She sends you back to the room. And then I think you have to talk to the doctor, like he sits down and tells you to stop being a bad girl or something like that. It just wastes time. So right here is the yellow door. That's where we're going to have to leave at the end of this game. So just remember it's right here. Then proceeding on, let's go to... Oh, this guy's an asshole. This guy just drives me crazy. Sir, the key hanging up there. Can I have it? Sure, I could give you the key if you give me a kiss. That is not the appropriate thing to say to a 10-year-old girl. So let's just ask him, you'll give me the key? A kiss? Are you serious? And then you will give me the key? Sure, come here and sit on my knee. This guy is like the biggest creeper. I hate this guy. So let's go ahead and tell him that we'll kill him. Never! You are disgusting, and I will kill you if you touch me. Franny's a badass. She's not taking shit from anybody. So that's about it for that. But just remember, we're going to have to get this key up here. And that key right there unlocks this door over here. Hey, get your hands off the office door. So that's where the hint's going to be later on. But we have to figure out how to get past this guy. Then this creepy looking girl right here. I don't think she ever does anything important. You can talk to her. She's got a whole bunch of dialogue. But since she doesn't really do anything or serve any purpose, I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just say nothing, goodbye. So proceeding on, let's go in this door. And there's 2 kids in this room. There's Isabella. Or Isabel, but she never really does anything as far as I know. And then if you enter horror mode, hide your pain, and I don't think there's anything else to do. So go back to normal mode, and definitely grab this sash right here. You're going to need that for a future puzzle, and then talk to this jolly looking kid, and he says, hello, what are you doing? It doesn't work, the paper's not working. What do you mean? The paper should be working like they told me. What does the paper do? I need the paper to show me what's on the television. Why isn't it working? The waves must be powerful. Change the channel, please. So right here, we have to change the channel for this kid. And then for whatever reason, it's just a weird, kind of one of the weirder puzzles, but look at channel 2. It's this happy looking cupcake bouncing around. It's like, should I make this the thumbnail for the video? I don't think that'd be appropriate. It's just so random. Then there's a couple other channels, but go to channel number 8. And that's going to be the channel he wants. So talk to him one more time. It works, it works. A miracle. Thank you. Paper Vision Positive. Great. Can I see? No. This is mine. If you want, you could take the papers that didn't work. I suppose I can use it. I'm busy. Paper Vision revision in action. So grab this paper, and we are going to need that for the next puzzle, but let me see here. How am I looking on time? You know what? I'm going to stop the video right here. And like I said, there's 5 chapters in this game. I'm going to make each chapter 2 videos. I would do it 1 video per chapter, but these files are getting pretty big, and it's kind of hard to upload videos that are more than 2 gigabytes. So that'll be for the next video. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and thank you for watching.